Let's face it, charging an EV still feels like a chore. You wait 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, and that's if the charger even works. And battery replacement? Don't even ask. It can cost more than your car's worth. For many folks over 65, switching to electric still feels like a gamble, not a solution.
If you've got range, if you've got rapid recharge, and all those can be achieved, and a high calendar and high cycle life.
What if Tesla just ended China's battery dominance and gave you real choice at the same time? Elon Musk has just confirmed that the all-new 2026 Tesla Model 2 will launch with multiple super battery options, each tailored for different driving needs, and more importantly, different budgets. In this video, we'll reveal how these batteries work, how far they can really go, and exactly what they'll cost you. One of them might just be the perfect match for your daily life, and a serious game changer for the global EV race. Welcome to AutoGearshift, where Tesla breakthroughs are explained with hard numbers, real-world insights, and zero fluff. From EVs to chips to smart devices, we cover what actually matters to sharp-minded users like you. This video is a compilation of our key analyses from previous episodes, so you may hear a few familiar points. But don't worry, we've packed in the latest updates and fresh details you haven't seen before. We're heading for 5,757 subscribers. So if you want every Tesla tech shift before it hits the headlines, make sure you're on board. What battery chemistry will power Tesla's most affordable EV yet? Tesla isn't putting all its eggs in one basket. Instead, the company is betting on a diversified battery strategy for the upcoming Model 2, one that balances cost, range, and manufacturing scale by deploying 3 distinct battery chemistries. Each comes with clear trade-offs, and Tesla is positioning them to serve different customer segments. Here's what that means for real-world drivers. The most accessible option is LFP, or lithium iron phosphate. It's already powering Tesla's most affordable cars in China, the Model 3 and Model Y, and is known for its exceptional cycle life, with some cells tested for over 2,000 to 3,000 full charge-discharge cycles, translating to over 300,000 miles of use before degradation becomes an issue. It's also far safer than traditional lithium-ion, as it doesn't overheat or catch fire easily due to its strong thermal and chemical stability. But this stability comes at a cost. Lower energy density, around 160 watt-hours per kilogram, compared to over 250 watt-hours per kilogram for NMC cells. As a result, vehicles using LFP typically have shorter range and slower acceleration. For the Model 2, Tesla is expected to pair LFP with its $15,990 base model, offering around 250 to 300 miles of real-world range, which covers daily commutes and most regional trips with ease. LFP also shines in warm climates, and by building these packs at Giga Shanghai and Giga Mexico, Tesla can scale quickly while keeping costs low. But for drivers who want faster charging and less downtime, Tesla is looking ahead to aluminum-ion technology. Still in early-stage development, reportedly with help from Australian firm Graphene Manufacturing Group, aluminum-ion cells promise 5 times faster charging than lithium-ion. Lab results suggest a full charge in under 10 minutes and specific energy up to 150 to 160 watt-hours per kilogram, comparable to LFP, but with a much lighter weight profile. Aluminum is 1.5 times less dense than lithium. That means lighter cars, better efficiency, and quicker handling. These cells also generate far less heat during operation, reducing the need for bulky cooling systems. However, the tech is still experimental. While GMG and other developers have shown promising results in button cells and prototypes, mass production is at least 12 to 24 months away, and energy retention over long cycles remains under testing. That said, Tesla may reserve aluminum-ion for urban-focused trims of Model 2, optimized for short-range, high-frequency trips, where speed of charge matters more than range. This aligns with Musk's vision of a sub-20K EV that charges faster than your phone. And then, there's the holy grail of EV technology, solid-state batteries. Unlike conventional lithium-ion, which uses a liquid electrolyte, solid-state cells rely on ceramic or polymer-based solid electrolytes, eliminating the risk of leakage or fire. They offer up to twice the energy density, with projections of 400 to 500 watt-hours per kilogram, enabling 500-plus miles of range per charge. Toyota and QuantumScape have both demonstrated solid-state prototypes that can retain 80% capacity after 800-plus cycles, and Tesla, while silent publicly, is believed to be investing heavily through partners like Redwood Materials. The catch? These batteries are extremely difficult and expensive to manufacture. Estimates suggest solid-state production costs are currently $200 to $300 per kilowatt-hour, compared to approximately $100 per kilowatt-hour for LFP. Scaling this down will take years, which is why analysts don't expect a solid-state Model 2 variant before late 2027 or beyond. But when it arrives, it will likely be aimed at North American markets, where longer driving distances and cold weather performance are priorities. It may carry a price tag of $24,000 to $26,000, but deliver best-in-class range, safety, and durability. Which Tesla Model 2 battery option do you think will fit you best? Comment 1 for LFP battery, perfect for daily commutes and long-lasting use. Comment 2 for aluminum-ion battery, ideal for city driving with quick top-ups. Comment 3 if you're excited about the premium solid state. Tell us why you picked your choice in the comments below. We want to hear your thoughts. What's Tesla's distribution and production strategy for these 3 battery options? Tesla's approach to distributing and producing the 3 new battery types for the Model 2 is as strategic as the batteries themselves. The company plans to leverage global manufacturing hubs that best fit each battery's cost structure and target market. For the LFP battery, which is the most cost-effective and easiest to scale, Tesla will prioritize production at Giga Mexico, a facility designed to produce up to 500,000 vehicles per year, with low labor and logistics costs. This aligns perfectly with Tesla's goal to deliver the base Model 2 at around $15,990, with an estimated range of 250 to 300 miles. Additionally, the LFP packs are also produced in high volume at Giga Shanghai, where Tesla has already built more than 1 million LFP-powered Model 3/Y vehicles for the Chinese and Southeast Asian markets. By focusing LFP production in Mexico and Asia, Tesla aims to capture price-sensitive regions such as Mexico, China, and emerging Southeast Asian countries, where EV adoption is accelerating but affordability remains key. Meanwhile, the aluminum-ion battery, known for its ultra-fast charging capabilities and lighter weight, is targeted primarily at the urban American market. Tesla intends to produce these cells closer to home, potentially at Giga Texas or future specialized R&D factories, where advanced manufacturing can support the complexity of this next-gen chemistry. Given that aluminum-ion batteries can charge from 0 to 80% in under 10 minutes, Tesla expects this variant to appeal to commuters in dense metropolitan areas like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, where charging time is a critical bottleneck. This battery pack is estimated to deliver over 300 miles of range, with a projected price range between $19,990 and $21,990. Production for this variant is expected to ramp up in late 2026, coinciding with growing demand for fast-charging lightweight EVs suited for city driving. Finally, the solid-state battery, Tesla's most advanced and energy-dense option, will serve premium customers and will be produced in smaller volumes initially. Solid-state production requires highly specialized manufacturing processes with extremely tight tolerances, which limits scale for now. Tesla's collaboration with Redwood Materials and other suppliers focuses on developing these factories to meet anticipated demand in North America and Europe. where drivers value the extended range of 450 to 500 miles and enhanced safety features that come with solid electrolytes eliminating flammable liquids. The premium Model 2 equipped with solid-state cells is projected to cost between $24,000 and $26,000 and is expected to launch post-2027 once Tesla's manufacturing scale and cost efficiencies improve. Given the expected battery pack costs could be 2 to 3 times higher than LFP, Tesla will likely limit initial production to select markets and trim levels. And that's our deep dive into Tesla's 3 new battery options for the Model 2. Which battery type do you think fits your driving needs best? Are you more interested in the affordable LFP pack, the lightning-fast aluminum-ion, or the long-range solid-state option? Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think.
What it comes down to most of all is improving the cost.
You work hard your whole life, and when you finally decide to buy a so-called affordable electric car, you're hit with a $10,000 battery replacement, told to wait an hour to charge, and warned, don't park it in the garage, it might catch fire. Sound familiar? For years, lithium-ion batteries have powered everything from your phone to your car, but they come with real problems. They're expensive, slow to charge, risky when overheated, and heavily reliant on foreign-controlled minerals.
So that the affordability of batteries of battery-powered cars and electric vehicles is improved, and so that everyone can afford to buy an electric car.
Now Tesla might be flipping the script with a new battery that's cheaper, safer, faster, and could last up to 30 years. And here's the kicker. This battery might already be inside the upcoming $15,990 Tesla Model 2, scheduled for launch in 2026. Why is it time to replace lithium-ion batteries by aluminum-ion battery? Lithium-ion batteries have powered electric vehicles for over 15 years. They helped kickstart the EV movement, enabling companies like Tesla to challenge legacy automakers. But as global EV adoption accelerates, from about 10 million EVs sold globally in 2023 to a projected 35 million by 2030, lithium-ion is hitting serious limitations in cost, scalability, and safety. Let's start with cost. A typical lithium-ion EV battery pack costs between $120 and $150 per kilowatt-hour. For a 60 kilowatt-hour pack, common in many Teslas, that's $7,200 to $9,000 just for the battery. Factor in supply chain markups, thermal management systems, and profit margins, and a full battery replacement can run consumers $10,000 or more. This is a major reason why EVs, even so-called affordable ones, remain out of reach for most working-class buyers. Now consider the supply chain. Lithium is not rare, but it's geographically concentrated. Over 70% of global lithium production comes from just 3 countries: Australia, Chile, and China. Add cobalt to the equation, over 60% of which is mined in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the risks compound. Geopolitical instability, labor exploitation, and export restrictions can all disrupt supply and spike prices. In contrast, aluminum is the most abundant metal in Earth's crust, and it's mined in over 40 countries worldwide, including the US, Canada, and Australia. This not only makes aluminum far cheaper, around $2,000 per ton versus $78,000 per ton for lithium hydroxide, but also massively reduces geopolitical risk. Performance is another concern. Lithium-ion batteries store energy by moving lithium ions between an anode and cathode. Each lithium ion carries 1 positive charge, allowing 1 electron transfer per ion. But aluminum ions carry 3 positive charges, enabling 3 electrons per ion. This means aluminum-ion batteries, in theory, can store 3 times more energy per ion, and potentially reach volumetric energy densities of up to 1,300 watt-hours per liter, compared to 250 to 700 watt-hours per liter for typical lithium-ion packs. Some early-stage lab studies even speculate that aluminum-ion batteries could eventually deliver up to 10 times the energy density of lithium cells, though such performance remains theoretical at this stage. Then, there's charging speed. The rate at which ions move through the electrolyte and electrodes dictates how fast a battery charges. Lithium-ion batteries, even with fast chargers, take 30 to 60 minutes to reach 80%. In comparison, some experimental aluminum-ion cells have demonstrated charging times under 3 minutes in laboratory conditions. This brings the EV refueling experience much closer to a gasoline fill-up, solving one of the biggest friction points for traditional drivers considering the switch to electric. Hold on. Would you rather charge your EV in 3 minutes or pay less for a safer battery? Comment 1 if you prefer super-fast charging like a gas station. Comment 2 if you care more about lower cost and safety. Tell us why in the comments. Your opinion helps shape the future of EV tech. If you've made it this far and enjoy our tech-packed EV content, and if you want more updates like this, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join thousands of smart drivers who never miss a shift with autogearshift. Safety is another major issue. Lithium-ion batteries are flammable under high temperatures or physical damage due to their flammable organic electrolytes. According to data from the National Fire Protection Association, EV fires involving lithium batteries have risen year over year and require specialized firefighting protocols. Aluminum-ion cells, on the other hand, can use non-flammable ionic liquid electrolytes, significantly reducing the risk of thermal runaway and combustion. This safety feature not only protects passengers but also reduces the need for complex and heavy cooling systems, further lowering EV production costs and increasing cabin space. Durability is also a key factor. Most lithium-ion EV batteries begin to degrade after 1,500 to 2,000 full charge cycles, equivalent to about 150,000 to 200,000 miles under typical driving. In contrast, aluminum-ion prototypes have been shown to withstand 10,000 to 15,000 cycles with minimal capacity loss. This translates to lifespans of 1 to 2 million miles, or 25 to 30 years, depending on driving habits. Some researchers even speculate about 4 million-mile use cases in optimized conditions. For consumers, this means one battery for the entire lifetime of the vehicle. No replacement needed. Finally, consider environmental sustainability. Mining lithium and cobalt involves heavy water usage and causes significant environmental degradation, including chemical runoff and land disruption. Aluminum mining, while not perfect, generally has a lower environmental footprint, especially when using renewable-powered smelters. Plus, aluminum is one of the most recyclable industrial materials in the world, with over 75% of all aluminum ever produced still in use today. This supports a circular economy and helps reduce long-term EV waste. In short, the reasons for replacing lithium-ion are mounting fast: skyrocketing material costs, unsafe thermal profiles, long charging times, limited lifespan, and supply chain vulnerabilities. Aluminum-ion doesn't just offer a potential solution, it offers a future where EV batteries are cheaper, faster, safer, longer lasting, and greener. For Tesla, whose goal is to deliver a $15,990 Model 2 to the mass market, switching to aluminum-ion technology may not be a luxury. It could be the only way to make the economics work. What exactly is Tesla doing, and how does Model 2 fit into the aluminum-ion revolution? Tesla has always made it clear, battery technology is not just an engineering challenge, it's a race to future dominance. From the groundbreaking 4,680 cells unveiled during previous Battery Day events to their relentless push to lower cost per kilowatt-hour, Tesla's innovation curve remains steep. Their goals aren't small: double energy density, halve production costs, eliminate cobalt, and scale faster than any automaker has ever done before. So when whispers of a new battery chemistry, aluminum-ion, began surfacing in tech circles, all eyes naturally turned to Tesla. And now, with the company confirming in its second quarter 2025 earnings report that the long-anticipated Model 2 could launch as early as fourth quarter 2025, Curiosity around what powers that vehicle has hit a new peak. Rumors surrounding Tesla's potential shift to aluminum-ion batteries are more than just idle speculation. They're rooted in reports that tie this next-gen chemistry directly to the upcoming Model 2, also codenamed Redwood. This vehicle is expected to be Tesla's first mass-market EV priced well under $25,000, and aluminum-ion could be the technological key that unlocks this affordability. Compared to traditional lithium-ion, aluminum-ion cells offer theoretical advantages in charge speed, safety, and supply chain resilience. Aluminum-ion tech may solve nearly every problem that's held electric vehicles back: price, charging time, safety, supply chain, and lifespan. But what do you think? Would you trust a first-gen aluminum-ion battery in your next car? Do you believe this tech will be the turning point for EVs, or just another overhyped promise? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
The cells today in every car are carried like a sack of potatoes. Exactly. They actually have negative structural value.
You just heard Elon Musk pull no punches, calling today's EV batteries basically a sack of potatoes. But that era is over. Tesla is now officially ready to launch its first solid-state battery. Lighter, stronger, safer, and most importantly, cheaper than ever. This could be the biggest leap since Tesla was founded. 1. How are EV batteries secretly holding back innovation?
Because not only they need to be, not only they don't serve to aid in the structure of the car, and they have to be isolated from the rest, from the rest of the car. So it's isolated from, vibration and shock loads and that kind of thing. So then you've got to put mass into isolating the cells, because otherwise they'll bang against the side of the battery casing, and that's not good.
When Elon Musk called today's EV batteries a sack of potatoes, he wasn't joking, and he definitely wasn't wrong. Underneath every electric car on the road today lies a design flaw that few talk about, but every engineer knows. Conventional lithium-ion cells don't add strength. They subtract it. Instead of reinforcing the vehicle's chassis, current battery packs are treated like fragile cargo. The cells have to be suspended and isolated, protected from road vibration, impact, and temperature swings. That means engineers must add more structural components just to protect the battery itself, not to support the car. The result? Extra materials, extra mass, and zero structural gain. And that's only the beginning. The need for safety adds even more dead weight. Foam padding, rubber seals, cooling trays, steel casing, none of which contributes to driving range or power. It's wasted energy and motion, especially painful for compact EVs that can't afford the weight. Worse still, the system is fragile. One hard bump, and if a cell hits the casing wall, the battery could fail or catch fire. So automakers go overboard with cushioning and separation, driving up costs and complexity. This isn't just inefficient. It's a design bottleneck that's slowing down the evolution of electric vehicles. The current battery architecture doesn't just take up space, it limits how light, safe, and affordable future EVs can become. 2. How is Tesla's solid-state battery the ultimate structural breakthrough? Tesla isn't just replacing old battery cells. They're transforming the battery into an active structural core of the vehicle. For the first time in the EV era, the battery pack isn't a liability to be protected. It's a strength to be built upon. Current EV batteries use pouch or cylindrical cells suspended in casings, isolated by foam, gaskets, and cooling systems. All of that adds dead weight. Worse, these components do nothing to support the structure of the car. Elon Musk put it bluntly. Cells today are carried like a sack of potatoes. They have negative structural value. But with solid state, Tesla is flipping the script. These new cells are designed to integrate directly into the car's frame, eliminating trays, modules, and vibration barriers. The electrolyte is solid, often a lithium-stabilized ceramic or sulfide compound, which means no need for cooling fluid or rubber shock absorbers. Every gram of material now serves a purpose: structure, storage, or safety. That's true functional integration. The impact? Massive. Tesla can now reduce battery pack volume by up to 40%, while boosting energy density to upward of 450 to 500 watt-hours per liter. Compare that to approximately 260 watt-hours per liter for legacy lithium-ion and approximately 360 watt-hours per liter for the current 4680 cell. This allows for equal range in a smaller pack, or 30 to 40% more range in the same space. But range isn't the only gain. Solid-state chemistry also brings exceptional thermal stability. No liquid means no risk of boiling, leaking, or thermal runaway. These cells can tolerate temperatures up to 120 degrees Celsius, 248 degrees Fahrenheit, without performance loss or fire risk, an unmatched safety profile especially in crashes. Internal Tesla simulations suggest a 95% drop in fire risk versus current packs under direct impact. Then there's longevity. While standard EV batteries often degrade 20 to 30% after 1,000 charge cycles, Tesla's solid-state cells, based on lithium-sulfur variants, show less than 8% degradation after 1,500 full cycles. That's over 450,000 miles of driving with negligible performance drop, more than the lifetime of most vehicles. And this is no longer a lab experiment. The leaked engineering documents show Tesla has already begun pilot-scale solid-state casting at Giga, Texas, with structural integration designed for both the next-gen compact EV and Cybertruck updates. This tech isn't years away. It's here. It's real. And it could be mass-produced as early as Q1 2026, at a cost potentially 25 to 30% lower per kilowatt-hour than current 4,680 packs.
The very difficult part, and I can't emphasize this enough, the very difficult part is then scaling up that production and achieving extremely high reliability and safety with the cells. So it tells us we've put a lot of effort into this over many years, mostly internally, but there have also been some key acquisitions that have been instrumental in achieving a low cost per kilowatt hour.
Elon Musk just dropped a quiet bombshell. In a brief but revealing statement, he didn't name the battery, but key phrases like scaling up production, extremely high reliability, key acquisitions, and most importantly, low cost per kilowatt hour say it all. A new battery tech has passed testing phase. Tesla is preparing for mass production with radical cost cuts, and based on multiple leaks, this might be the long-rumored aluminum-ion battery, a breakthrough that could leave lithium-ion in the dust. Aluminum-ion versus lithium-ion. Why Tesla's next-gen EVs may never look back. When comparing aluminum-ion to the current standard, lithium-ion, the difference isn't incremental, it's disruptive. This isn't just a 10% improvement in charge speed or a slight cost drop. It's a full-spectrum leap across cost, speed, safety, and longevity, making it the ideal choice for Tesla's next generation of personal vehicles. Let's start with cost. At today's market rate, a 60 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack costs Tesla around $7,800 just in cells. Aluminum-ion, projected at $65 to $70 per kilowatt-hour, cuts that to $3,900 to $4,200, a savings of nearly $4,000 per vehicle. That margin difference is enough to either slash retail prices, undercut rivals like BYD and Hyundai, or reinvest into higher-end features like FSD chips or premium interiors. But the numbers get even more compelling with performance. Traditional lithium-ion batteries take 30 to 60 minutes to fast charge. Aluminum-ion? Less than 5 minutes. That's not just a minor perk. It redefines the EV experience. For the average driver doing a 15-minute grocery stop, this means returning to a nearly full battery. No waiting, no scheduling, no range anxiety. Tesla's supercharger network, already the world's fastest, could serve 5 to 10 times more vehicles per station with this chemistry, slashing infrastructure overhead. Longevity? Lithium cells typically deliver 1,000 to 3,000 full cycles, translating to around 300,000 to 500,000 kilometers before serious degradation. Aluminum-ion cells have demonstrated the potential to exceed 10,000 cycles in lab settings. That's over 2 million kilometers, longer than most gasoline engines, diesel trucks, and even many aircraft parts are rated for. For Tesla, this means building cars that could outlive their owners, and for consumers, it means resale values stay high, while total cost of ownership plummets. And then there's safety. Lithium-ion packs, despite thermal shielding and software management, still carry risk of fire or thermal runaway, especially in accidents or high-heat environments. Aluminum-ion doesn't just reduce that risk, it nearly eliminates it. With no volatile electrolytes or unstable dendrite growth, this chemistry is thermally stable even under extreme abuse. That's critical for consumer confidence, especially in dense cities, garages, or family environments. Perhaps the most telling clue that Tesla is serious about this chemistry lies not just in the specs, but in Elon Musk's own words. In a recent audio clip, Musk revealed, "We've put a lot of effort into this over many years." This confirms what many have suspected. Tesla has been building this battery revolution quietly, not just through internal R&D, but via strategic acquisitions of key battery tech startups like Amprius, Silion, and Novolith. These companies specialize in advanced anodes, ultra-fast charge chemistry, and scalable dry electrode production, all ingredients for a breakthrough like aluminum-ion. So, with the Model 2's super batteries finally here, Tesla isn't just giving drivers more choice. It's taking a direct swing at China's battery stronghold. Whether you want maximum range, fastest charging, or the most affordable entry point into the Tesla ecosystem, the decision is now in your hands. The battery you choose could decide not just how you drive, but who wins the next decade of the EV race. So, what's your final choice? Aluminum-ion, solid state, or just the usual LFP? If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button and share it with a friend who's watching the EV market closely. And don't forget to subscribe to AutoGearshift so you're always ahead of the curve before the headlines hit.